2 minutes intro, get you started.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Slow motion pictures, bro. Slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. As if they make the wrong move it coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop me. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, coming mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. So they like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Sabe got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, bout to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. As if they make the wrong move it coast shit.
Hey, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum. Got you fuckers scared, son. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga. I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga. I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping, kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoking, so we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. As if they make the wrong move it coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on my divorce. West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me, they ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin, hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit, I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino, so what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit's gotten retarded since all the dominance of one West rising to prominence. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta. Niggas wildin' when every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been as proper since the teeny popper. But now I'm going them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. War heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do.
Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahshua to the brothers. Yahweh Shema Alatham Hashem Yahweh to the sisters. We are the ISUPK, established out of 1 West, 125th Street. You know what I'm saying? Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yohana, 1969. And I am your humble servant, priest, and officer, Isaiah Ya'ala. All right. Now, what's going on today? We got Chupa Halako, boy. What's going on? Can you hear us?
Come concert. Y'all about to
Put that up a little bit. God, you put that up a little bit. All right, yeah, what's going on with you, Chupa? How you doing, man? What's going on?
I'm hanging in here, Adawan.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? No sweat. Well, you know what I'm saying? The water for joining us. The water Israel for joining us today. You know what I mean? Today, is the history class. You know, I don't know a lot of folks remember, but you know, back in 2010, January 2010, you know, we had there was a pastor named Pat Robertson, right? There was a major earthquake down in Haiti, okay, you know, the Levites and whatnot, and it was a massive destruction, massive chaos. A lot of people died, property destruction, and so on and what have you, right? And this wicked, disgusting pastor, you know what he said in his, you know, after he got off his, you know, saying $50 million private jet, he went on TV and opened his wicked lips to say that the Haitians were, you know what I'm saying, were punished and judged by God. You know, this devil said that, you know what I'm saying, that the Haitians made a sign, they sold their soul to the devil, and that's how they were able to become free, right, from the snares of France. And as a result of that, you see how long these memories, they remember everything. Right? They remember everything. This recently I'm driving by, you know, it said we have a celebration, a commemoration, and remembrance of 9/11. And beneath the sign it says, always remember, never forget 9/11. Right? So this devil, he remembered that we the Lord freed us from the the devil's snares. Right? We were, you know, we were one of the first to become free, right? And this devil said that we became free because we sold our soul to the devil, and as a result, okay, we got the earthquake. He hit us with the earthquake and all that, right? So, like, let's go to Baba Kushar, First Thessalonians 5:16. Baba Kushar, let us know when you got it. First Thessalonians 5:16.
Salaki Adawan,
Hey, come on in,
if I may.
please.
I'm just thinking about what you said about Pat Robertson. And
Right.
I looked him up. That's that Edomite that hosts the 700 Club on TV.
Yeah, that's him. That's
And
him.
that's such an evil thing to say, that the
Come.
brothers in Haiti got their independence because they sold their soul. But
Right.
how come he couldn't say something like, what did America do to gain this all this land,
Right.
So it's always a color thing, it's always a race thing, I just wanted to bring that out, Adawan.
Hey, that's an excellent point. Give him a hand. All right. Excellent point. You know what I'm saying? Because how did America become free, man? They fought the most powerful nation at the time. You know what I'm saying? They had the strongest navy and so forth. They had the ground game was tight. You know what I mean? They got their infantry. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? At that time, Britain, what did they say? The sun never sets on Britain, right? Or Britannia, her majestic isles. That's what they say. They have so much land, so much power. But America became, independent from them. They weren't even slaves and nothing like that. You know what I mean? But people ask, what happened? Oh no, they had the liberty on their side. They had truth, justice, and all that crap, right? But we, as a brother said, he brought it out so eloquently, right? That what I'm saying. But us, when we do something, it had to been voodoo.
Right.
He had to sell his soul.
Right.
He had to do some kind of secret, crazy jungle magic to free himself. But when it's the good old the cherry tree chopping, never tell a lie,
right,
Uncle Sam, you know what I mean? All that when it's him, he was perfect. He was a founding father. That's what he was.
right,
But us now we are Satanists, right?
right.
Lock you. Let's go to First Thessalonians 5:16 right quick.
Come on, sir. The book of First Thessalonians, chapter 5 and verse 16. Rejoice evermore.
Hold up. We're going 5:16 all the way to 23, Baba Kushab.
Come on, sir. Verse 17. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks. For this is the will of Yahweh in Christ Yahweh Shai concerning you.
All right, hold that for a second.
Come
right?
on.
So pretty much pray without ceasing, non-stops. You know what? Throughout the day, I don't like to talk about my, not to brag or to boast, but throughout the day, I'll make some time. I think about the brothers, think about the sisters, my family. First off, commanding Junior Hana, you just pray for the, pray for the school, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the students, the troopers, the students, the sisters. Just pray real quick. It'll take you, a minute or two, or maybe less than that if you're real quick, right? You know what I mean? There's a lot of people going through a lot of things, man. We got, officer just lost his job. This is another, person in the school. He lost their parents, a loved one. People got diseases, and just take a quick moment out of your day, non-stop, if you could, right? Take a little pause. I like action movies, right? Take a little pause right quick. do what you got to do. You know, you don't got to kneel to go, and you know that's not our culture, right? You don't kneel. If you face the east, you gotta know what you're doing. If you could take a quick prayer, and let's read that one more time. Pray without ceasing. Salakia.
Come on, sir. Verse 7, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 17. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks. For this is the will of Yahweh in Christ Yahweh Shai concerning you.
Concerning you, black man, Hispanic, Native American, man and woman, you know what I'm saying? Concerning you, pray without ceasing. Your troubles ain't going nowhere, right? It ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing new, like we've already established. Second, it's not going anywhere. Okay, we are here to help you, you know what I mean, overcome your battles, fight that snake, that demon, that voice in your head that's, you know what I mean, tempting you, that's causing you ill, that's causing you strife, right? Pray without ceasing. Okay, so let's keep going.
Come on, sir. Verse 19. Quench not the spirit, despite not prophesying.
Despise not.
Salakia, sir. Despise not prophesizing. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good.
Hold fast to that which is good. Okay, you may not like our style. You may think it's rude. You may not like the way we dress. That's okay. That's fine. But hold fast to the teachings that we are giving you, because this is the fact that will hold you throughout the cold winter. It's like that bear fat people you talk, back in the day. It's like that when they skin the buffalo and you got the warm you know what I mean? It's like a jacket that's gonna keep you warm. It's gonna keep your spirit, you know what I mean, where it needs to be. Okay, hold tight to the teachings, all right, the lessons and the principles that we are instilling upon you. Okay, because like we always say, what we teach is very, very simple. Okay, it is we took an oath, right, to serve you, to serve our communities. We took an oath to protect your families, all right, to protect our people. Okay, we took an oath like never to harm your family. Okay, brother, sister, uncle, niece, cousin, aunt, uncle, whoever. It is our sworn duty to uphold the law. Okay, we're non-violent. Okay, we will protect ourselves. We are non-violent. Okay, we teach our people established principles. Okay, that's been proven, time honored for thousands of years. Now, some folks say, we've been around for 50 million years. Okay, just imagine if we were around for 50 million years, these are the principles that have made us survive that long. Okay, Salaki. Let's keep going. Salaki, Baba Kashab.
Come on, sir. Verse 22, verse 21. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good. Abstain from all appearance of evil. And the very God of peace sanctify you wholly. And I pray, Yahweh, your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless unto the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
All right, let's go to Psalms 121, Baba Kashab.
Come on, sir.
Salaki, someone just came in, the conference call. All right, let us know when you got it.
Come on, sir. The book of Psalms, chapter 121, verse 1. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. from whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Okay, the Lord got your back, pretty much. You know, I was saying, my mom, you know, in our family, you know, we're Levites, we're from Haiti, you know, and like the generals always teach us exceptionalism, right? So I'm starting to learn new words in you know in other languages, you know, like UPK is all about exceptionalism. Be the best you can, okay, right? An old saying, Levite saying, an old Haitian saying in our family is, you know, like the prayer we just read. You know, the Lord, you would pray that He watch our front, He watch our back, He watch everything. So it's an old saying that we say in our language is, Bon Dieu, ou devant, nous derrière, right? It means the Lord, you in front, we behind you. You're watching our front, you got our back, you got my six, you got that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was taught when I was younger. You know, you always got to watch around, keep your head in a swivel. You know what I'm saying? But you got people around you can watch your back, right? Because you can't always turn around and watch your back. You can't, as you know what I'm saying, I see what I can see in front of me, but the Lord, He's got my back, right? It's an old saying we you know, we're saying in our family. So like, let's go to, right? Because what's going on, you know, in the current events today, we got this madman, this psycho killer who's you know what I mean? He shot he shot a whole bunch of people in you know, the Dollar General in Florida, you know what I'm saying, Jacksonville, right? And he killed 3 innocent people just going about their business. Brothers going to work. You know what I'm saying? He just trying to pay his bills. Life is hard as it is already. Right? Inflation. We got your cell phone bills, $15, right? Mint came out with a $15 bill, and we still having trouble paying our bills. You know what I'm saying? We still got trouble paying our cell phone bills. We still got trouble paying our, you know, man, I went to buy some apples at Walmart. It wanted like $7 for a bag of apples, man. You know what I'm saying? And this poor brother going to work, probably making $7 an hour or some crazy number. And some Edomite drove, some evil bastard drove 2-3 hours, who knows, an hour or so out of his way. He did some research. He went to the black college, right? The HBCU, Edwards University, and he scoped them out. He had his tools ready, he had his weapon, he had his, you know what I'm saying, his gear. And he saw that there was security out there, and being a punk devil that he is, he said, "Nah, it's too much security here. Let me go get the soft targets." He wants a soft underbelly. He didn't want no strong, mighty man, gladiator, Brutus Maximus versus Orinius. You know what I mean? Going at it, fighting glorious, man to man. You know what I'm saying? Battle to the death with honor, with rules. Nah. This is the type of devil. He's gonna shake your hand, right? Just like they used to do back in the day. Shake your hand. He say, "Hey, take 10 steps, then turn around and shoot." Nah, brother. The moment you turn around, bop, 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 he reloading. That's the type of devil he is. These are the type of people. These are who oppress us. Okay, Salaki, let's go to.
Salaki Adawan.
Come on in.
If I may, you know, because and this might sound bad, but I'm gonna say it I'm gonna share it anyway.
Now,
I never knew what a manifesto was,
right.
you know, until they started, until these oppressors started, doing these mass killings.
Right.
And you bringing out that they didn't want, they're not brave,
right.
They're cowards. They're cowards by heart. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted a soft target. Right. So that came to mind because they've been doing that ever since we came out of Egypt.
Right.
And there's this description, in Deuteronomy, if I may, real quick, this precept.
Please.
Deuteronomy chapter 25 and verse 17. And it reads, "Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt." So when we came out of Egypt, we had the strong men. We had the women and the children in the back. And then we had the warriors in the front.
Right.
So what Amalek did was attack. They attacked the women and children in the back.
Right.
Because it was a soft target, like you bringing out. And it says, verse 18, how he met thee by the way, and smote the hindermost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou wast faint and weary, and he feared not God. So that's what the soft, those that are feeble.
Right.
That's the soft target, Adawan.
Damn right. Give him a hand. Excellent precept. Okay, and please,
because we also not just the women, but we had like the old men, the young children,
right?
All that, and that just goes to show you how much of a coward Esau is.
Right, damn right. And you know what I'm saying. And as the generals taught, right? Excellent points brought out by excellent point, real excellent, right? And the generals brought out. It was years ago. Salaki, who we got? Who's on the line?
Young man, Judgement.
Hey, how about your what's going on with you? How you doing?
Yeah, brother, everything out good.
Oh, sign Christ. You got something you want to add or, bring out?
Nah.
Hey, no doubt. Well, it's always good to hear you, brother. And always feel free to chime in anytime you feel the nerve, you feel the idea, all right? All right, so, as the general was taught us a few years ago, right, about this breakdown, and it's about the borders, the border, right? And how we know it's the same people? Check this out, right? So right now we got, our people, we got Mexicans and, a lot of folks, Hondurans, try to cross through the border, through the, through Mexico and whatnot. And, putting the kids in prison, the weakest amongst us, the feeble amongst us. You see people who are disabled, whatever, getting caught, they're getting sold, they're getting trafficked into Lord knows what. Okay, that's what's going on. You see these young kids being assaulted. They go travel all these ways, and Esau say, "That's my border. You can't even get it. You can't touch my border." Now, as the generals brought out, on this breakdown, Deuteronomy 25 and right and 17, right, was brought out, okay, and 16, that we, what I'm saying, we just trying to get to our land. We just came out of brutal bondage, oppression, slavery. Okay, not no migration, as he's trying to tell you guys. We came from oppression. We're trying to pass through. We're not even trying to go through in his country. We're just gonna pass through a little small area so we can get through our country. And Amalek was like, nah, F that. We ain't having that. You're an illegal alien. You're a illegal migrant. So what they said is you can't pass through our land. And the women and children, they see the men up front. They see the mighty warriors clearing the path. You know what I'm saying? So we could get to our promised land. They see them. They ain't touching them. They're leaving them alone. But the women and the children, the pregnant, the feeble, that's all the way at the back of the caravan, they're getting picked off. They're getting slaughtered. They're getting destroyed. Lord knows all the evils that they're doing to our people, right? Now, you know what I'm saying? Slovakia. Yeah.
And I'll tell you that you should bring it up because that's the way Esau is today. When you look at his son, when he don't want you to go up out on property,
Yeah.
he got no trespass. So,
Right. You know what I'm saying? And instead of
you will be shot and all that.
Good night. You know what I'm saying? Excellent point. That's how he is. He's a child. Okay. Right. You can have a 1,000,000-acre property and enough food to feed a country. But he's not gonna let you get one piece of apple, one piece of grape. Okay, you gotta sign a permit. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. Even if you got a whole bunch of food, like this happened in New York City, right? Okay, when I'm attending school there, right? Headquarters, you know what I'm saying, Harlem, right? And they had a sister who recently came into the school, got her name and everything, and she started making food for, you know what I mean, for the brothers. Well, no, I mean for the to donate, right? So we started donating, and then come to find out, you can't even donate food if you don't have a permit. You need a license. You need permission from the state, from the county, the city. You know what I'm saying? So what they did is they took the sister's food, right, and they threw it all out.
Wow.
Okay. So this is how much of a beast this devil is. All right. You could be homeless and go put your face inside of a live, dirty piece of trash can. Eat all the food that was thrown out, but you can't cook it and feed your own people without them giving you permission. Okay, you got to give them permission to do anything, everything. All right, Salakia.
He's a very vile beast. He has to go.
Forget about it. You know what I'm saying? So I thank the Most High for the ISUPK.
Come.
Opening eyes, you know what I'm saying? What's up in Christ? Okay. Lord knows where I'd be right now without the truth, man. Shh. Salakia. Right? And what's going on with this devil who just shot 3 people in Jacksonville is, and he committed this heinous crime August 27, right? Right after his Salakia is right here. Yeah, there was another devil who committed a similar type of crime in Madden 2K19 tournament, right? Some devil who was losing, brother got skills. He knows his way around the joystick. You know what I mean? He putting it down on these clowns, and all you saw was frowns. So devil got up. He was angry, and he shot the place up. Okay, it was August 27, 2018, right? So what this devil did, he did a commemoration. So he shot up our people on the exact same date, right? 5 years or so to the date. Okay, that's how these devils are. They're like robotic. Okay, if it was MLK March 60 years ago, then on that day is when they're gonna kill a whole bunch of black people. Okay,
Right.
they're gonna commemorate in their sick way. Okay, that's what they do. All right. So, like, let's go to Lamentations 4 and 18. Well, Kashan, because that's directly relating to this story here. And he's copying off the dude that was in the Buffalo shooting, right? He didn't go to a middle class neighborhood. He didn't go to some place where they have secured assets. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go to a place where, people know who they are. He ain't doing that. He did his research and he drove to what's that? A desert town. What they call it? A desert market town, whatever they call it. There was only one little shop around the area where black folks could go. You go get if you know you getting your food from the Dollar General, you know you lost, people. You know we lost, man. Okay, and I know I used to go to Dollar Tree and get like frozen vegetables, but you know that, man, it's set to expire in like what 2 hours. That's how bad it is. Okay, so he knows where to go to us. So like you got that verse, Lamentations?
Come,
4
come,
and
sir. Come, come.
Let's roll.
Come, sir. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 18. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
You know what I'm saying? They hunt our steps. Okay, this devil, he knows not to go to no, what I mean, he ain't going to no a street. What is O Block? He knows people in there who's packing. He ain't going to no where the strong men are. He ain't doing that. He's gonna find the weakest looking, feeble minded looking. He's gonna go for the woman. He's gonna go for that little sweetheart, that little girl. He's gonna go for the children, right? He's just despicable, unspeakable, just disgusting, ungraceful, undeserving of breath. I mean, what could you? How many uns could you put on this this abominable bastard?
Right.
Right? It's just unbelievable, right? Salakia. So he's not fine with us being poor. He's not fine with us being on the dirt, our faces on the ground. You can see how people walk. I'm in the hood. I've visited a lot of hoods in my life during my lifetime. I see how people walk, man. I know I went to school in Haiti. I know when I was 5 years old, right? And I know the look in people's faces when they're poor. They're down. We are down. We are poor. You know, I've only seen two people who were poor and happy. And I think both of them were on drugs. Okay, we're sad. You're like, man, where my money gonna come from? How am I gonna pay my bills? How am I gonna take care of it's my anniversary coming up. I want to buy my shorty something. I can't do it. I gotta go to work. People are tired. I see that they're just bent down a little bit. The head is down, out of it. No, the hope is gone. Just another paycheck. I'm gonna do what I gotta do because that's what we do in our family, right? It's not good enough that we are at the bottom. It's one market in the town, and it's Dollar General. He's not happy about that. He wants you dead, black man, Hispanic, Native American woman. He wants you out of here. Okay, he's not happy that you're sad. That's not good enough. He wants you. Who get that verse? Okay. They require of me a song.
Come,
Right? We'll get that for us right quick. Because he's not, just being sad, being depressed, being lonely. You know how lonely people are nowadays? There's a study that's going on that people are dying, actually dying. You're not killing themselves. Some are killing themselves, but that's not what I'm talking about. People are dying from actual loneliness. Okay, people would just go to sleep and never come back. This sister, she was married 30, 40 years. She lost her man, and she just a few months after he died, she died too. But that's not what we're talking about here. Okay, people are getting married less often, right? These people are just heartbroken. We're just mad, but that's not enough. That's not enough, right? We can't pay. He wants you dead. He wants you to be. Oh, you got that verse, Salakia?
Come on, sir. Come on, sir. The book of Psalms, chapter 1, the book of Psalms, 137 and verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song. And they that wasted us required of us mirth.
Let us know when you're done, Baba Kashan.
Come on. Sing us one of those songs of Zion.
Okay. So that's what it is, man. Okay. They don't care if you broke. Oh, I heard about you. Can I touch your hair? You know how many times I was a bus driver for a while. People want to touch my hair. Hey, man, you're funny, man. I like you, guy. Let me touch your hair. Can I just let me take a picture with you, man? This. It's not enough that they pay you $7 an hour. You got to pay an apartment that's $3,000, $2,500 for a studio. You got to do so much, stretch that dollar. But now it's not enough. They want you to sing. They want you to dance. They want you to be happy at your oppression. Okay? And this devil, right, he couldn't get a woman, of course. He was sad. He was probably one of those incel, they call themselves incels, right? What's that thing, man? Men going their own way, MGTOW. He was probably one of those. He was frustrated. Okay, he couldn't get, some action, right? Little Susie, little Karen wasn't having that. And just recently, just a few days before this devil came out his closet, right? That's what the devils do. When they come out the closet, they come out with the AR-15. Okay, that's what's going on these days. So just before this guy did his thing, there was an ex-officer, a sergeant no less, high-ranking police officer. Okay, he shot up 7 people in a bar in Southern California, and 3 of them died. He had an argument with his wife, right? His wife, ex-wife, whatever. And because he's angry at her, he drove all the way from Ohio, several states away. He drove to California. He shot his ex-wife in the jaw. She lived. And they say, you know what? F it, guy. He shoots everybody else. Okay, a retired sergeant, right? With honors, decorated, so on, so on, so on. Okay. And after he shoots and kills these 3, he shoots 7 people. He goes outside. Hey, let's do it, guys. Rock. Right? He's had a few beers and a few Red Bulls, and he's ready to say, hey, not in my town, but he got it in his town. Right? He got it on his upper level too. So he started shooting at his own cops, his own policemen. Right? So he went out the bar. He went out guns blazing, and they took him out. Okay, and what happened? He got into an argument with his woman. Okay, you better not hurt their feelings. You better say pretty please with cheese and cherry on top. By golly, betcha by golly, wow. You better be extra nice to Mr. Oppressor. Okay, you're gonna hear he's gonna bring out his concealed weapon that he's got in his belt. He got a $1,500 gun and a $200 belt buckle that hides his gun. Right, he's been practicing. He's been doing his Top Gun routine, dancing in the mirror, waiting for the wrong Negro to test him. Okay, on a rainy day, on a day that his wife gets on his nerves. Okay, they've been practicing, waiting to hunt your steps. Salaki.
Sir.
Hey.
That just goes to show Esau has always had that history. Having temper tantrum, because things won't go his way, acting like a child.
Right.
And don't forget about Columbine. When young teenage kids went to shout in high school.
Right. Yeah. The trench coat mafia.
Right.
So they even call themselves a little name, man. With the trench coat mafia. They got little trench coats and glasses. They cool now, man. Right? They want to be like Neo in the Matrix. You know? So logic. Hey.
See, that just goes to show you they start out young.
You know what? The water for bringing that out. Because this devil was named Paul something, Paul Palmetto, Ryan Palmetto, right? He got arrested like 3, 4, 5 times. I think the first one I think was when he was 16 years old. Okay, they called the cops on him for a domestic dispute with him and his brother, right? And when I heard that him and his brother, oh boy, that's Cain, that's Esau. So they caught him before he could murk his own brother, right? So what happened is he went out and did what Cain did. He murked his long lost brother, 3 of us and his sister, right? Three of us. Okay, and the blood cries out from the ground from this damn wicked devil. Okay, and all these times he was arrested or police was called, he was never charged. Okay, so he has no criminal record. Okay, man, you call the cops one time on us, we getting 90 charges, more than Trump got.
Right.
All right. Now, Salakia. Now let's get a verse. He calls himself not guilty. We'll get that verse first.
Come.
Yeah, let us know when you got it.
And that's
all right.
Salakia Adawan, if I may.
Yeah.
And please. Salakia, sir.
Come on in. Yeah.
Speaking of the Trump incident,
right?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, everyone turned them. They turned themselves in.
Yeah.
On time.
Right.
And it was a black brother.
Yeah.
They didn't give him a bond.
Nah.
I believe his name is Harrison Floyd.
That's the guy. That's him. Yep. Yeah. So you absolutely right. Trooper Halak. Man, you on it. Because what's going on is, and let us know when you got that verse, Salakia, right? Because first of all, this guy Harrison Floyd, he's with a group called Blacks for Trump. Okay, so he's like a Diamond and Silk or Worm and Squirm, whatever the hell they call themselves, right? So, they're apologists for Trump. They're gonna, sure, what's going on? So, and he was caught back in Baltimore earlier this year. Feds got up on him. They were trying to arrest him. And what Harrison Floyd did, he body slammed the FBI agent. He thought he done come too far, right? Just because he, I'm saying, he might be a little light skinned. He got two Edomite names, Harrison and Floyd, and he think he Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on? He picked up the FBI agent, body slammed him. So he's got an assault charge. He lucky he didn't get a attempted murder, right? So he hit with that. So that means he's disqualified from bond. Okay, first that's even off. That's off the table because he has an aggressive felon, violent felony that's about to be upon him. So the judge saw that, like, nah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And he's going for a public defender. Okay, so other dude, Cheese Bro, boom, 100K, he out of here. What's his dude? Mark Meadows, 100K, he out of here. He got a pre-bond agreement, but for the nigga, nah, bro, we gonna give you a chain, 2 chains. You'll feel like you a superstar. Give you 2 chains, and a shovel, a black and white, or orange is the new black, right? So Trump is black now. He a black man now, right? So called. He the orange man who's gonna be in a black man's prison. But but this guy Harrison Floyd, he got himself a free pass to be a, you know what I mean, 13th Amendment slave. Okay, he's gonna be firing. We got fires going on, wildfires. They're gonna send his ass to Maui to fight fires. Okay, meanwhile, Trump is sipping Mai Tais on his golf course, chilling. Right. All right. So like it. Yeah.
He thought he was gonna be able to get away with it, like his little Edomite friend.
Yeah, man. He was feeling himself. He feeling like he's black. He got two, you know what I mean? He got two Edomite names. You think his name is Harrison Floyd, not Harrison Ford. And you ain't getting past the Star Wars, buddy. Okay? Edomite come after you. Nah, brother. You staying, he gonna put you under the jail. All right. Slack, you got that verse?
Come, sir. The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Good night. Slack. Let's start from the beginning, and Baba Kashar, let us know when you're done.
Come, sir. Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
That's it on that?
Come, sir.
Good night. I heard this the other day. Somebody say, you know what? I think Trump is innocent. I don't think, you know what I mean, he didn't do none of those stuff. He's an innocent man. But so was the Central Park Five. You know what I'm saying? They were innocent too. Right. And even when they were exonerated and let off, Trump, Giuliani, and them still say, you know what? That's BS. I don't buy that. Just because they let them go, that doesn't mean they didn't do something else. Right? That's the old dog whistle. Just because he may be innocent on this crime that we arrested him on, I don't mean he ain't did nothing else. So right, so that's still logic. Okay, so Trump, he could do whatever he wants, law and order. He's the justice guy. But when it comes to him, oh no, the system is rigged. It was a rigged election. Okay, this and that, yada yada yada. Okay, throughout the 150 years of district attorneys and prosecutors, when you notice they did a law so they could stop their own attorneys, their own DAs. That ain't never happened, right? But now, just because a sister, right, is going after this this Edomite, now okay, you're gonna change the laws. Okay, it was okay if they do it against us.
Right.
It's okay. It's fine. It's cool. That's how it's intended. But yeah. Oh, he about to do some. He about to do some time. Yeah, you about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got lots of time to think about what he did to the laws of oppressed people. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling a story recently. It's a true story. I don't know those who know about stop and frisk with Bloomberg and Giuliani, what they did, right? Yeah, bro, yeah. It's New York City, right? In the 90s and so forth. You just walking down the street, coming from work, coming from school, whatever it is. You came from your auntie's house, and you're just trying to get to the bus, the train. try to get your pizza, right? And then just stop you wherever you are. Put your hands on the wall. Hey, yo, my man. Hey, yo, boo. Hey, yo, dude. Hey, yo, buddy. Get over here. Put your hand on, you know what I mean? Boom. They check your pants, check your wallet. And some of these dirty, disgusting bastards, they put their hands inside the brother's pants. They be like, and then they joke with themselves. Hey, Captain. Hey, like, hey, buddy. They joke with themselves. You call this a rod? They just laughing. Get the hell out of here. You know what I mean? And so that's how they do. That's how they do. So one day I'm coming home from true story. I just told my mom this story for the first time. Right? It really happened. I was probably 19 or 20 at the time, and I was a security guard working at probably the Yankees clubhouse. Right? I'm in Times Square, and I don't know what was going on, but Times Square is always hot. Right? I don't know what was going on. At the time, I didn't have my uniform. You know, you can't really tell what I'm about, right? And this cop is coming towards me. Get out these big old, like a van, a tactical van. They call it MRATs or whatever it is, right? And he's looking at me. He's walking towards me. I remember he's a big old, fat, tall dude. And I don't know, you look like he's about to pull me over or something. He just stops. His eyes go blank, dazed. And he just turns around, right? He just walks away, right? I know something bad is about to happen. I could feel it, right? So a lot of times, man, you know, we praying as we're supposed to, nonstop. We're supposed to pray all day, nonstop, if you can. You know, just a little thought. You know what I mean? Pray for your brothers, pray for your sisters. These are the men that war for you, right? So, damn right. Okay, so you may pray for something and the Lord answers your prayer and you don't even know it, right? So a lot of time what I do is instead of asking for Lord, like, you know, just start exercising again, doing, you know, eating good and everything, instead of praying for the Lord, hey, you know, give me strength so I could do this, so I could do that. I just get up and do it, and then you thank the Lord for the strength He just gave you, right? You think of it that way, because you're always asking and begging Him. Like, how many times are you gonna ask the Lord for the brand new Mercedes, man? Right? Once you go start doing Uber, start talking to those people. You start an idea, have something that can help you achieve the goal, the Lord's goals, and you know what I'm saying, Lord willing, you can achieve your goals along the way. Right? Slovakia. Right? So it was fine for the oppressor to lock us up, throw away the key, and even when we are found not guilty, right? These are kids, like 15 years old, 14. These are children, and they're throwing them away in the world's worst prisons. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to find out, oh, they're innocent, he said, I don't care. Sometimes people who, you know, the jury gets it wrong. He makes all types of excuses. But when it's him, oh man, he's a saint. He's an old patriot, Saint Donald, right? So, let's go to Ecclesiasticus 13 and 15. Baba Kashar, right? What's going on here with Rudy? Okay, you know, a so-called America's mayor. Okay, what's going on here is straight up hypocrisy. Okay, is I'm white and I say so. All right, that's how it goes. He's got the complexion for the protection. All right, so lock it. Let us know when you got that verse, Baba Kashar.
Come on, sir. Ecclesiasticus chapter 13 and verse 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor.
All right. Is it on that?
Verse 16.
All that's it.
Salakia, sir.
All right, let's keep going.
Come on, sir. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like.
And that's what we see here. Okay. All right. Even though they know they're wrong, they know they're guilty. Okay. They've performed crimes, but it's okay. They've got a lawyer and retainer. Don't worry about it. That's just a cost of doing business. Okay. But when it's us, oh no, you're a what do they call these guys? A wild animal. Okay. They'll do all types of wickedness to us, and they'll blame us for it. Okay, it's our fault. There was a devil. He assaulted a sister at a gas station. Right. She needed a ride. It was a bad move. She made a bad judgment call. So she was hitchhiking. So this devil Edomite picked her up and he assaulted the sister. Okay, sexually abused the young lady. All right, he was arrested and nothing happened. Not even probation. Okay, they're saying that she was a call girl. They're saying all types of stuff, and this lady's life is ruined. Okay, these devils slay us. They hold us captives. They perform all types of evil and hold themselves not guilty. Okay, that's what's going on. All right. And at the same time, he cool. The devil, he's gonna give another oppressor a raise. Okay. He finds out that you know what I mean, you slayed a black man, a sister. He found out you did some evil deed towards us. Man, he's probably gonna give that man a medal. Okay. Because these beasts, they love their own kind. All right. Now, what is it? What is the option for them to become boss, king, ruler, whatever, and we are involved? They're gonna take us out first, foremost. Okay. If we're not involved, they're gonna take each other out. That's just how they are. Okay. So lock it. Let's go to recently I just heard a story today, but I know it happened before many times ago. Back in my old country, Haiti, IET, there was a pastor. It just came out that several of his followers were killed. All right, and what happened was he had a protest. He led a protest against gang members in Haiti, right? Because it's so crazy right now. It's pretty much a lawless town, a lawless nation, where thanks to what happened, back in the '90s, not even going before that, but let's just say the '90s when they overtook Aristide, President Aristide, Jean Bertrand Aristide, right? They took him out. It was crazy. They put him on a plane. I still remember Bill Clinton put him on a plane and they took him out of there. Right? So they destabilized our nation, took out all the politicians, they replaced it with their own henchmen. They got gangs running loose, kidnappers. It's just turned into a chaotic nation. Right? And this pastor, see, people in the world, they some of them may have best intentions, but if you don't have wisdom and knowledge behind your zeal, then you're just a fool with money, right, with power. So this pastor was leading a protest against the violence, against the gangs. And what happened is those very gangs, right? He didn't have a protocol. At ISUPK, we have protocols to keep our men and women, our brothers and sisters, safe, to keep our families out of harm's way. But this guy did not. So he just led these people walking down the street, singing "Do Our Day, Dilly Dum." Oh, they're just like stupid Christians, right? Just people who being led by a false prophet. So the gang members started shooting the people. 10 died, 15. A lot of people started dying and getting killed and injured. And what this disgusting pastor said is, if you're dying, if you're feeling pain, if you're being stopped by these bullets, then your faith is weak. You're not strong enough.
Wow.
You need to fight harder. You should be bulletproof, right? And people followed him all the way to their death, right? And that's why I want to bring this verse, Isaiah 56:10. Well, Kashar, whoever got it, right? Because
Come.
you got it.
Salaki, sir. Was that Isaiah 56:10?
That's the one.
Come, sir. The book of Isaiah, chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Okay, that's what's going on. That's exactly it. Salak, hey, break this down for us, Brother Kashar, Chupa Halak, if you could. What does this mean? Expound for us, if you could.
Come, sir. His watchmen are blind. Is that referencing? Is that referring to the Christian pastors? Instead of watching out for us, they failed us.
Exactly. Right? They are dumb dogs. It's like the blind leading the blind. Okay, in this case, we got the dumb leading the dumb. Okay, so like, all right. So instead of warning the people, right, instead of having protocols to keep us safe, instead of taking progressive and aggressive action, right, to protect your, your people, they did not. They did nothing. All they did was walk, open their hands, and hug the bullets. Okay, I don't care where you're from or what you. That is stupid in every language. Okay, now there was a story a few years ago, maybe 4 years ago. Okay, there was, as you know, we got shootings and mass casualty events happening all the time, all over the place, modern day. It's like a casino, right? There's always some action going on, right? So there was it was an incident happened in California, probably a few days or a week ahead. And then afterwards, there was an incident that happened in a church in Texas. We ain't talking about no, South Carolina, Dylan Roof, Baptist, pork chop. This is a different type. This is an Edomite, an oppressor's church, right? So it was a guy who stood up. He was an Asian dude. He stood up. I believe he shot a woman in the back of her head, point blank. He shot the woman dead inside of a church. But this wasn't no black church. This was an Edomite church. So right after he finished shooting her, he moves his arm and aims it at the second victim. And before he has a chance to shoot this person, boom, drop like a sack of potatoes. There was an Edomite right behind him. No, boy. We don't do that around here. This is Texas. Before he had a chance to shoot his second person, boom, he's on the ground, bleeding, dead. Because white Christianity is not the same as black Christianity, boys and girls. I trust you understand. Okay, when you listening to I surrender, Lord, and all this crap, nah, you doing slavery, Christianity, right? When he sings, he like, I'm gonna conquer the world. Okay, he's gonna conquer every planet, he's gonna go off to the moons, establish his progeny. Okay, that's what he's been doing for hundreds and thousands. Man, okay, there's a difference. All right, he ain't nobody apologized. Ain't nobody said I'm sorry. He said, "Oh, I forgive him." No, ain't to hell with that. You in the Longhorn state and you catch a Longhorn up your, you know what? Okay, but when it comes to us, whoo, the community came together and we prayed and we cried and we held each other and we called what's his name, that lawyer that everybody got. Okay, the bald dude. That's the one. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, he said, I just wish I could have held that guy's hand and just pray with him and just show him the light. I just want to show him how good we are. Give us a chance. Okay, give us a chance. America, we are worth being loved. Okay, we are worthy of being a friend. Okay, we why don't you hate us? Why don't you love us? Why? That's all they ask. Okay, to hell with that. Damn that. Ain't no Jewish person asking, hey, why didn't Mr. Adolf love us? Why didn't Mr. Adolf, we could have been friends if only he could have done this. If only we could have gave him a present. We could have given him a cake, right? But it don't work that way, boys and girls. It don't work that way. All right, no matter how many gifts you give him, how much love you give him, it's not enough. Okay, he must have his fill. He must drink. He must eat. He must consume blood violently. Okay, he doesn't want to make love to your girl. He doesn't want to rub you down. He doesn't want to seduce you and kiss you and tell you, baby, I love you. He wants to take it by force. Okay, that's what he does. All right, from the beginning, he was a murderer, and to the end, a murderer he shall be. Okay, that is our oppressor, and that is who we teach you to observe. You better watch that one, young man. Keep an eye on her, young lady. She's gonna betray you. She's got the mouth. She's a gossiper. Okay. You know what? I went back. It was classic week. Last week it was like classic week. I'm going back looking at all the old shows. I'm looking at Maury, looking at Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake, and it's so incredible. Like how many people going up on live or on national television talking about she slept with your man and she did this. That's your brother. That's your uncle. That's your cousin. People don't give a damn. Okay, if they feeling that emotion, they gonna do it. Okay, one lady who was married for 20 years, she said she felt like having a little tryst, a fling. So she did it. So what? It's America. What are you gonna do? All right? That's how people think. That's what they believe. Okay? If you feel horny, F it. Go do it. What are you complaining about? Right? They may say, hey, at least you tried. Guy said, hey man, I saw the show and it gave me an idea. I want to try to doggy style my best friend Troy. And he did it. These devils, they did it. He said, you know what? I don't know. It wasn't that good. I may try it one more time. That's what it is. That's the kind of culture that these oppressors have, and they're trying to put it on you. Okay, you see us. How you gonna be a brother from the hood? You in the hood, you a gangster, you wearing skinny jeans, they sagging. You got braids, but they rainbows. How you be a thug with rainbow braids and sagging tight jeans, man? Come on, bro. Right? You got pink bottoms? Nah, man. I don't. Nah. Listen. So like, let's go to. You know what? Let's keep going. Let's go to verse 11, Baba Kashar.
Come with concert. Verse 11 of Isaiah chapter 56. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, every one for his gain from his quarter.
You know, that's all it's about. The filthy lucre. All right. Every band's out for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Dog eat dog. You know what I mean? It ain't fun if my partner can't have none. It's all upside down. It's backwards. How you gonna say we're gonna come together and be a people when everybody got their own thing? Okay, we can't come together like Voltron or Megas, whatever you want to say, whatever, you know what I'm saying, analogy and metaphor you want to use in this situation. Everybody got their own beliefs. This guy's an atheist. This one is Baba Ganoush. This one, she's the Indian goddess. You know what I'm saying? This guy think he's the flying spaghetti monster. Everybody got their own freaking ideas. That's why we can't come together. Okay, we got to have one code, one principle. All right, we can't say that, oh, you don't believe in God and this and you're an atheist, this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Ask an atheist, first of all, if an atheist get run over by a car, he don't believe in God and none of that, or she don't believe in God, she get hit by a car, she gets shot in the leg, punch in the face, what's the first thing an atheist gonna say? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God. What happened here? Oh Lord, please help me. Please, 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 and thank you. Right? That's the first thing they say. And a lot of brothers in the truth know this truth. And I'm about to drop on you, right? When you, man, a strong Hebrew in the truth, mighty man, when you put it down on that sister, what's the first thing she say? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. She ain't gonna say, oh, I don't believe in God. You put it on her? Oh wait. She leaving three gods. Okay. That's a lock you. So, all right. Let's go to verse 12 real quick, bro.
Come with concert. Verse 12. Come ye, say they. I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant.
All right. And that reminds me of other verse, prophesy unto us smooth things. You know, don't tell me, I gotta be straight. Don't tell me I was born a man, so I am a man. Don't tell me none of those things. They want to hear the easy way. You could be effeminate. You don't have to defend yourself, Mr. P, young Paul, young Jordan, Josh, Travion. You could just cry yourself to sleep. Go ahead and tell the principal. Go tell the teacher. Just do anything. You don't have to defend yourself, right? You can be a coward, all right. And that girl you want to talk to, don't worry about it. You don't gotta talk to her. You can just be weak, right? They teach you to be weak, to be simple, to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? They want us to. They say they want us to be successful, get a job, be contributing members to society, but they don't even teach us how to balance a checkbook. All right, they teach us how to flip a burger though. We know how to do that very much. All right, we should have driving courses in high school, civic lessons, teach people how to fix TVs, those old CRT tools, cathode ray tools for those who know, right? They should teach people all types of stuff. They should have vocational lessons and studies right there in the school, junior high, right? But now we can't even do that no more. They're just gonna teach you American people. This nation's getting dumber and dumber and dumber every year. Okay, it's the used to be the number one in history and this and this and that. Now it's like worse than a third world nation. All right, the things they should say that we were ignorant in, they're even worse than us. All right, so and we were just talking about several stories, right? This cop sergeant shot 7 people, and he was probably I think he was 48, and this kid, this devil, this oppressor bastard, he was 21. He shot those people in Jacksonville. His first incident was when he was 16. It don't matter to them. Okay, the moment they are born, they got that evil instructive. Okay, they think day and night on ways to destroy us. Right, they are the weaker vessel. That's just how it is. And there's a story I was reading recently. There's an Edomite oppressor who slayed her children. All right, she had an argument and a custody battle with her ex-husband, right? And instead of giving up her kids to the ex-husband, she decides to kill them both. Wow, ain't that something? This devil did, right? This was also in Florida, if I'm not mistaken, right? So you're thinking she got young kids, or like little kids. She just take them around. She don't want the dad to get custody. She has a daughter that's 19 years old, and another child that's 10 years old, and she took them both out, and then she killed herself, right? So that's the type of, what I mean. You can't just go visit them on the weekends. You can't admit that he was wrong. And this is why, you know what I mean, Commanding General Yohana has been telling us from for years now, teaching you how to choose the right woman. Okay, now you choose a person like that. That woman not only is gonna take your kids, she's gonna leave you, she's gonna divorce you first chance she gets, but she's also gonna kill him and kill herself. So you can't even ask her, damn girl, why the hell you did that? She took everything from you, right? Just for making the wrong decision. Salaki, officer, what you got?
Right. And that almost reminds me of, remember that was like back in the 90s?
Yeah.
That Edomite, Susan Smith.
Yeah.
Tried to, she had drowned her baby.
I remember that.
Tried to say,
yeah.
It was a brother that kidnapped her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
It's an excellent point, officer. Right. This devil, she drowned him, I think it was in a river with her car. Right. And it was a long story. People say, oh, this poor woman, blah, 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 this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And come to find out, this sick devil drowned them herself.
Right.
Okay. And then put them in a car, and then, you know the story from there. Right. And then it was a popular joke back in the 2000s. Those who watched The Sopranos, you know what I'm talking about. They're in the, they got no-show jobs, these wise guys, you know what I'm saying? They're kicking it, whatever. They're making jokes at one of their construction sites. One of them gets offended, right? I think his name was Paulie, right? I think he always had the no members shirt on, jacket on, whoever, right? Or members only. So he starts kicking the guy in his freaking mouth. He's kicking his teeth out of his mouth. He's beating him. And then something happens. It was, the boss's daughter is like, oh my God, what happened? He's going to kill the guy. Nah, don't worry about it. See, those black guys did it. See, they went that way, right? Wow. And that's how they do it. That was common. That's commonplace, right? They say call the cops to say, to black guys, they went that way. Right. All right. It becomes such a joke, such a commonplace, such common practice back in the days, and they had to stop doing it I think it was back when it was in New York, another time in New York. It's another story, a real story. When they, so many times that they say, the black guy, hey, two black guys, they didn't went that way, right? So they did this so many times, it got played out so many times that brothers, gang members in Harlem started using it, right? So every time something happens, or the Italians or whatever, you get into some kind of fight or some kind of crime, and the cops want to know who did it, the brothers will say, "Hey, it was two Italians. They went that way. It was greasy mother. Those greasy. They went that way." So they did it so often, is then they stopped doing it because now you know what I mean. It backfired on them, right? So, like, please.
There's even one more, but I don't know. Some of y'all might not remember back in the '80s when
Right.
Edomite in Boston,
Right.
he had killed his wife.
Mm.
They had went out to dinner or something. They was in the car.
Yeah.
And that's wife.
Wow.
Trying to say because the sketch of the brother that he had made, it was like, oh no, brother look like that.
Mm.
The way they had like bald headed and just as big, the back of his head was just like real big and round.
Yeah. Good night.
But oh yeah, no, I'm like, nah, I don't know, brother look like this. Way that his features was looking like, nah.
Mm.
And to find out, they kept investigating and they kept finding holes in the story.
Yeah.
And he finally got arrested. Like, yeah.
Right. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? These devils, man, they don't care if an innocent young man, a child, or a young woman is in prison.
Right.
You know how many times I read in stories of a young sister, she may have made a mistake, she got drunk, whatever, and now she's locked up and she ain't come out. Nobody's seen her since. So many things that these devils do, it's just incredible. And we're talking about this devil Pat Robertson recently, and this is a news story I got here in front of me, CNN. This is January of 2010 news story, right? And it says Pat Robertson, the evangelical Christian, right? Let's see. He says that Haitians made a pact to the devil that brought on a devastating earthquake in Haiti. Officials fear more than 100,000 people have died as a result of Tuesday's 7.0 magnitude earthquake in Haiti. All right. And he says something that happened a long time ago in Haiti, and people might not want to talk about it. The Haitians were under the heel of the French, Napoleon III and whatever, unquote. And Robertson said on his broadcast Wednesday, and they got together and swore a pact to the devil. They said, "We will serve you if you will get us free from the French." True story. And so the devil said, "Okay, it's a deal," unquote. End of quotes. Right? And that's the devil who was the head of the 700 Club, a prestigious, so-called Christian program, right? And this is the filth that they're pulling out there, okay? Stating that people who were abused, who were destroyed by a most violent and terrible earthquake made a pact to the devil, okay? And what do we have to show for it? Nothing. Okay, that's what. But then they can go to the moon. Okay, now what pact did they make to blow up 10,000 people in Japan, Hiroshima, Nagasaki? They created the atom bomb. Oh nah, they ain't talking about that. Nah, they made a pact at that time though. All right,
Right.
okay. All right, that's what's going on. Now, so it's pretty much in a nutshell. This is what we talk about here. Monday to Friday, Sabbath classes. We got all types of broadcasts, podcasts, you name it. Okay. You hear it straight from us. All right. We love our people. We take time of our busy days and lives to come out here and sacrifice, to teach and open up the eyes and ears of the men and women of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay. And like I said, what we teach is not rocket science. It's not a 8-page dissertation, college level, this and this and that. It's very simple. We teach, love. We live it. We walk it. We talk it. We act it. Okay. How to love our people. Okay. Following traditional paths, foundations that's been established for thousands of years. Okay. People, this people hearing new stuff, new age ideologies and ideations, philosophies, all types of ideas and beliefs, and it's new. It's new. What we're teaching here is established. Okay, it's been proven. Okay, we know it works. In fact, every law that exists in America and pretty much every nation, they've copied the laws that our Father written for us, written for you. That's your rich heritage, black man, Hispanic, and Native American woman. Okay, that's what we teach you. All right, love yourself. Okay, you are good enough. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it, that you're weak, that you're dumb, you're black, or you're from a low level this, you're from a poor neighborhood, you're this and that. Don't let nobody tell you. Don't let nobody teach you out of your treasure. Okay? We teach you to love yourself, love your brothers, love your sisters. Okay, we have food programs, clothing programs. We got programs for the homeless. Okay, you name it, we got it. Okay, we are the ISUPK, established out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York City. We are under commanding General Yohana. We serve Christ. Okay, and we got the grill coming up on us right now, Black Watch, right, coming along, you know what I'm saying? Grab your drinks, grab your popcorn, because we about to tell you the truth. Okay? By the mighty generals, you know what I mean? We're gonna get this, we're gonna get it in, Israel. And me, I am your humble servant, priest and officer, Izar Ya'ala. Today is the history class, and we what I'm saying, pass the class on to priest and officer, what I'm saying, Mawasar, Salak. Cap it up.
ICPK security announcements. We are the ICPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Get to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations will be the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. That'll be Friday, September 15th. You can find that in Leviticus 23, 24 through 25. Remind Akim and Akwaf to check the bulletin board in the hallway if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headbands, and scarves. And with that, give one courtesy salute to the teacher, Man of Israel, Maj Sabat, Maj Barak, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Barakatah. And what we said, translated from the Hebrew to the English, is Lord Slakia. Father, bless you in the name of Christ. Yamatat, hands down. You got sisters in the class. Khan. Give one courtesy salute to the sisters, Man of Israel. Majum, Maj Shabbat, Maj Barak, Yahweh Shamar El Dam Yahshua. And what we said, translated from Hebrew to English, is Lord, watch over you. In the name of Christ, Yamatat, hands down, class dismissed.